Yamato, to the Moonlight Sentinels. No doubt the Otaku King and his club of bionoids, they would most likely want to arrange the ceremonial process, but they will hold off on an official ceremony until business here is done, of course. My condolences, friend.
And then Harner will wordlessly just I'm assuming our job here is done, so Harner will just walk out.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see you back at the manor. I'm gonna place her body carefully. I'll move the Oni's corpse. We'll move the body carefully here.
Well, apparently Clayton was a little
Justify it. After all, these are people who are siding with a tyrant, a usurper, a man who is disrupting the balance in search of his own glory, and even has his own tulpa, his own thought form manifested as such. But at the same time, coming in as the aggressor, attacking the followers of the temple, who nonetheless were, at this point, were only fighting as a form of self-defense, and were subsequently slain, all in the process to weaken this usurper king. There's a lot of thoughts and contemplate, or at least a lot of mixed sentiments that could be had of such a display. Even Nazir does appears to be a little, what's the word? Concerned might be the right term, but he is a monotheist. At the end of the day, this sort of action does benefit him. They are just as culpable in this whole mess.
I think in Liam's mind they are not, but I think he can live with the guilt, the burden that he has stepped into committing evil for the sake of greater good. They were people in the wrong place at the wrong time, supporting the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Liam faults them for that, but I think he doesn't. I don't think he's gonna lose sleep if he still slept.
If he could sleep more.
if he still had to sleep. I don't think he's not gonna feel the pressure, because he knows that in doing this, he takes a step closer to freeing more desperate people from being used.
Her condition. And given his absence from the temple, it's easy to say that he's already contemplated what he needed to, and he's done his end of thinking.
You know, I'm realizing what I'm essentially doing here for Liam is just doing his live journaling.
I mean, it is nice to hear. It is nice to hear his thoughts in real time.
Because he would otherwise talk to Nasir, but he's kind of busy getting in contact with people around the world. But Liam believes he can make up for this karmic injustice that he has chosen to commit in the future.
This needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It just needed to happen. But at the same time, now that he's like, the helmet can go fuck itself, because kind of still human.
Yeah.
The helmet, as much as the helmet gives him the power and the ability to comprehend like things he usually can't.
It kind of is the one in control. It's his power that is the thing that gives it extra.
Yeah, it's his personality being changed to see further. It's like putting on a different. It's like putting glasses on in a way, but then like the issue is like once he takes off those glasses, he starts thinking more about like the situation in like from a human's perspective, which is everything's kind of fucked up. Everything's kind of like tragic. It's tragic what had to be done. Also, I gotta go. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, you go right ahead. Thank you for the introspection. So you know, we'll say that there was an apparition hiding amongst the treasure, so only you were able to parse through, and after approaching it, and sort of communicating it, assuring it that you mean no problems. It recognizes your mythic soul, and thus willingly chooses to bond with you and grant you additional power. As Bumba also kind of recognizes it. Here, let me bring up Bumba. There you go.
Hey, Bumba. Well, see, now we get the funny thing of the next apparition is a very tiny scorpion.
Named Dumba.
And sadly, it's not as fuckable as Serket from Smite, but it is what it is.
It'll make
we deal with it. We farm girls make two.
Oh no!
Chill there.
That's a very funny thought process. I will say, over the course of the week, you do notice that a lot of the Zakarians go in and out, and that Zane in particular has been traveling out at night to go to the city. That's about the biggest observations you do notice about over the course of the week. And then he's been whispering or talking to what appears to be himself, but then you put two and two together, and then you remember that note that mammoth creature said about wanting to kill Zane Zakari and his patron. So it's more than likely he's talking to his patron. To what capacity, to what effect, you don't know, but that is the main observation. Additionally, Nazir has returned. He does notify Haruno that of the transport of his wife's body over to Yamato. But before I go any further, let's go back to Saruna.
Yeah, well, thanks for talking with me, Zane. I guess I was just a bit worried about you.
He comes in and he gives you a nice, comforting hug, especially, and like returning the coin to you. And you see Chamomile bump his leg.
No.
He goes. He rubs Chamomile's head, aka its entire body. And says,
Zane then feels something crawl across his feet. As I don't have. I need to get art of the new apparition.
Indeed, the scorpion apparition.
It's gonna be tiny as fuck.
But you know, Zane will stay in your room just to chat with you a little bit longer. Zoe adjusts her glasses and goes, "How's the training going?"
It is going. Continuing.
I had some questions about you and your family.
Do you wish to speak with the helmet or without the helmet?
It doesn't really matter to me. Whichever you're most comfortable with.
Kind of get out of his position and actually stand up. He's gonna actually take off the helmet for this one.
IQ lowers immediately.
Alright, speak.
What do you think your father's goal is in all of this? You know him best. Not of anyone here, of course. Maybe not as much as your sister, but even then, she might be colored by her own biases. The Fukumoto clan, above all else, alongside Yamato's success. The Fukumoto clan's success and Yamato's success go hand in hand.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. It's a cobweb in a way, and no one wants Kenji to fall. My father has established quite a reputation, quite connections, not just in Yamato, in other states as well. Nobody wants him to fail because he's too strong of a mind, too well positioned. Someone will find who's trying to betray him, and well, we know how that's gonna go. He's also a silent man, anonymous. Can't really expose him for anything. He's placed himself in a very, very fortified box.
I do know that your father's working with a Portola group, who I know you guys have problems with in the past. But I appreciate you dispelling this possible theory and rumor. Would not make sense for your father to be collaborating with someone who was indeed threatening bodily harm on one of his own children.
It's not impossible. But at the same time, my father has to have a really good reason for that. And what I'm trying to say is, no doubtedly, whatever happens with Glenn, if they truly work together, then somehow he's still gonna end on top. There's no trade-off for him. You're the trade-off. About that.
Your father's very cutthroat, similar to my father. Although I think the idea of running a corporation disgusts my father. He's a bit traditional, prefers running clan politics the old-fashioned way. I think my father and your father would have gotten along together if circumstances were a little different. Thankfully, they don't get along. I think the greater occult world is better off for it.
Well said.
Well, one more question. How are you holding up?
How am I holding up?
Mm-hmm.
What way? I'm doing fine. The clan it was both the entire family and the temple I was trained in.
Mm.
You can go ask Liam about that. He was there more than me.
It's very funny how you two of you turned out, despite attending the same temple. Couldn't be further apart, but I guess in a way that makes you two good as friends. Although in my personal writings, you could be good as lovers too, but that's besides the point.
Well, I'm just curious about that writing of yours. In this hypothetical writing, who's the strongest in the relationship?
You see, Liam's physically stronger, but I think emotionally, he's submissive. She gives you a wink and then she'll say, "Take care."
Hold on. Hold on, I have a question.
Joshi!
Hold on. Listen. I was never planning on the killing business. I don't know. I don't think anyone is planning on me killing them, and I don't plan on having anyone kill my father. I'm asking this because specifically, if anyone threatens my father with such a thing, I won't hesitate to turn around. I'm planning on taking him down because I know how he works, how he operates. He might be corrupt to the core, but he still has something of a very huge glaring weakness, and that is his honor. I only just need to take him down, incapacitate him. Easy on paper, but still, I don't need to kill him. And that's what I'm training. Very huge glaring weakness, and that is his honor. I only just need to take him down, incapacitate him. Easy on paper, but still, I don't need to kill him. And that's what I'm training.
Okay. I think we'll keep a good eye on all of you. And whether or not we'll be able to support you in all of your endeavors, we'll yet to see. But you make for an interesting individual and set of individuals rebelling this Revelry.
Glad to hear that. I like to be a little quirky.
She'll flash a smile before you assume your helmet and begin training.
Striving for, but at the same time, he did get his closure. He did reunite with his wife, even if for a brief moment, and she did forgive him. And for lack of for all intents and purposes, he can't really decide whether he made the right decision or not. But he knows that simply letting her go would be a better fate than either putting her in a comatose state for who knows how long, or make her be a puppet to someone else.
It's a lot of conflicting emotions and a lot of differing sets of conditions going on, which otherwise made the decision wrapped up in a lot of turmoil. But otherwise, you still feel confident about making that this was the right choice. Mix of emotions cloud your actions later on, right?
Arna will nod and say, Mia told me everything she wanted to. I suppose in the end, even if I could not save her, we did took everything off of her chest.
I think if the world is ruled by just and kind forces, I think you and your wife will meet each other again. That's my hope. And I'm hoping that for you. Brother, especially since he's gone out of his way to assist you, and you assist him.
But yeah, Arna will continue to gaze at the moon. And while he's gazing, he will essentially what he did in the temple will kind of resurface, and he will just ponder to himself if Khonshu can understand his desperations, and if not, maybe he can find a way to atone for it.
Very well. I will keep that in mind as Haruno continues to philosophize and meditate the best he can under such duress, under such tenuous circumstances. Even in the midst of 7 days worth of rest, it's still a lot to think back on.
This year's brain. I'm gonna ask you a question if I have any.
Ooh, this tickles.
Yeah, kinda. Have you never had this happen to you?
No. It's just always a funny feeling when it happens.
Oh yeah, it is a funny feeling. You never get used to it, really. Or at least the non-psychic. That's what non-psychics say. Anyway, if I have something, I'll ask you through this. But for now, I'll try to be diplomatic.
Very well. Also, you may need to consult Nazir the Psychic. He is more trained in this sort of thing.
But as you're the psychic, gotta talk to me. Who knows? Maybe in my dream or something. I do like dreaming.
That would be Nazir the Dreamer.
Right. How many Nazirs are there?
I mean, he's been here. I don't know why he's saying no. But yeah, I guess, well, we are waiting for them. Egg and I brought me this thing. And he's gonna produce the Oculus.
He goes, Astaghfirullah, what am I looking at here, Haruno?
I am unsure, but it definitely has a nefarious aura upon it.
You know what, Haruno? Keep that hidden. Keep that hidden. Otherwise, the brothers might just outright attack you.
I suppose that's true.
I will analyze the item at a later point, but for now, let us go back to the second situation. And as everyone's waiting, we'll cut to Liam here. Yes, but she is an outspoken polytheist.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She looks down.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Unfortunately,
This is-
the best thing you could say is that you share similar enemies in Amose.
The fact that this is even happening in the first place is Liam's fault. So,
Well,
yourself.
Liam, the sort of juvenile vigilantism has not left his bone.
I'm sure he had a good reason to do something like this.
Indeed, let us first hear his input before we cast judgment.
I don't see any justification. That dumbass is trying to sound wise every single time and then does shit like this. And now we gotta bail him out.
Ah, the contradictions of youth.
Sure wish I could say something. I'm a monk. I'm 21 for that matter.
The ripe age for marriage, actually. And have you taken a vow of celibacy?
Not officially, no. I ran away before I could.
So theoretically, you could get married.
I suppose I could. I'm not really supposed to.
Someone of your importance. Now imagine where you would be if you were legitimized by your father.
Don't call him my father. As much as I don't like my own, the one man who raised me, that man's my father. Phoenix King sounds like a terrible person. Now, but this sucks.
I know all of this is very, terribly, dreadfully boring and not what you had in mind, but it really truly is for the best for all of us involved. And think of it this way. You're doing this not necessarily because it pleases the doctor or I, but because it would be most convenient for your friends.
I think it would have been most convenient for them to have said what they're doing at all. But I suppose it's a fine compromise.
Don't worry, that conversation can be had in the morning when you lead us over to the abode, no?
Sure. At it then. I'll go back to my meditation.
Snake, it clearly has more of an elevated intelligence. Not necessarily sapient, but as smart as a canine or as an elephant. Snakes aren't necessarily known for their intelligence. They're more so known for their resilience and their regeneration. But that being said, you look at the waxing gibbous above as the moonlight shines upon your jail cell, and you see the graffiti behind you, a humongous dong, as well as other such crude marks of human-made art. And you get the rest that you necessarily need before the next day. Bodied, very much a danger to all things mundane and material. And Azir gonna fan Liam.
Liam's gonna Kaida's gonna message Liam. I thought you could regulate your body.
I can. I just chose not to.
Right.
Fuck the Chantry.
Don't use this line to cuss.
No cussing in my mind palace, please.
We keep it clean. We keep it clean and shock you in here.
You know what? This wasn't even a message. This is specifically the link between Kaida and Liam. So it is very much like a voice inside of Kaida's head being like,
no swearing. Since I should, then I will need to do what is best and withdraw my support. But that is only on an official level. That does not mean I cannot go out of my way individually to still support all of you. It just would not be with the backing of the Chantry.
Makes sense.
Arna will rub the bridge of his nose and I think an allegiance could fall apart as something as simple as faith. What has the West has fallen.
The options like
the brain rot took over Nox.
the active brain rot fist bubbling up. The West.
This stim was too strong.
But no, it would.
Hopefully, things clear up in your mind and you come to a better temperament. Your friend called me a fat ass.
You don't exactly look fat.
I am a quite skinny man. I'm only 5'5".
5'5". What's your waistline? Are you round?
I'm very
You're
thin.
around
The only thing that's very round is my donkey.
50 kilograms?
I don't think I'm that
Five.
heavy.
45.
I don't like this
Kind of
conversation.
like looks Mac trying to
Looks back.
looks Max in.
He's trying to frame log him right now.
They did.
I wish the helmet.
He's trying to get his measure in.
I wish the helmet gave me flight.
I was the one grilled on it. I just didn't. I honestly couldn't believe that she was some sort of princess. That they thought I was lying. And,
Oh, do you blame her?
and
Do you blame her?
in the moment I did, I thought we were all supposed to be working together. We're led by some Shantymen, and although I don't really believe in their monotheism, their version of it, she was supposedly a disciple of his, and I thought she would be honest about such a seemingly foundational fact about herself.
It's a little awkward. It's also a family business.
Always the family business.
Right. That's the whole reason why I'm here. Well, you done that fucking, the moment we met in the forest. I just came because we were good buddies. That was half the reason. I was glad we were there. But that wasn't the reason.
It just baffles me how much these high stakes, dangerous secrets are being kept from each other when we're supposed to be working together. It had our tavern almost burned down. And now, with the stakes as high as they are, I don't know what other trouble could be caused by keeping any more.
Good looks, powerful psychic powers.
I think prophecies are subjective anyway.
I don't know. The helmet has prophecies of itself. It projects multiple prophecies. I mostly reject them, but every now and then one slips in my mind, and I just kind of scroll through it. That helmet has a lot of knowledge. Some of it tries to share it just to overwhelm me, while the other ones keeps it a secret. That's what I'm trying to take. That's why I've been busy a little bit. He's gonna pull out the helmet. Has a little bit more silver than usual. It's like yeah. It looks like it's been like more. There's slightly more silver than before. I couldn't read the rest of it because I couldn't find the rest of it if there was even a rest of it. It was mostly just that note, and that's it. So if you want me to share it with everyone, I don't mind. It's just a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Look, I like boasting about myself, but not when someone else is boasting about me. Makes it awkward at that point.
It's not awkward. Prophecies are... they're esoteric, they're weird. It's not really boastful, especially since you don't know half of what you're supposed to be doing. Usually they say a little more than as much as you've expunged. Followers. Nasir is gonna have to pull out.
God fucking damn it. Fuck!
Yeah, goddamn indeed. His disciples damn us.
What's the whole point of this?
I don't know. Political machinations.
You really didn't share that with us.
I know it's gonna happen regardless. They're pulling out
gonna-
after we defeat Amose.
Oh, right after a Moses, they're gonna drop us. Throw us into the cages. Good luck with Clint. Oh, fuckheads. You don't realize yourself, but you're still adapting to everything.
Even still, I seek to trailblaze, break new ground.
We do that constantly. We don't even try at this point.
A future where my father maybe could have told me who I was, or Saruna could have clarified her nobility.
You don't strike me. You did not strike me as the guy that thinks about the past. And not in this type of scenario.
I don't, but well, sitting in a jail cell really, all you can think about is the past.
I
like
will,
some good old-fashioned dragon slaying.
like Susano, or like the many tales of countless knights who go out of the way to defeat such beasts. So no doubt, I trust all of you to come back safe.
No
Just
sweat.
roll.
I can.
He's scratching his butt.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Greetings.
And at this point, Zar will gift Liam something.
Did you pump your chest a little bit more than usual?
Yeah, because we're slaying a dragon.
No, somebody tells me that's not it.
Are you sure? I mean, slaying a dragon is something we have to get ready for. Get pumped up, as you guys would say.
Exactly.
Alright, who's
So
taking the
like
front seat with me?
We're walking.
Can we get a car?
Yeah, the kind of gonna hand it the keys, and Sura's gonna point to a car like right in front of them.
They're jingling right in front of me.
Ah, boring.
Well, think about it like this: you don't have to wear your disguise.
No, I think you still have to, Karin says. As I will turn into a
as-
human. Oh! Karia, and discuss plans regarding how you will navigate the lair of the Red Dragon, and learning that the Glowing Sands is also defending, or at least allied with this Red Dragon. Next week, we will pick back up. Hopefully Malik would join us once again, now that more of his former warband members might be found upon. And again, Ruben's Revelry successfully having disempowered the ley line, Haruno's wife having been put to rest, and now her body is being sent out to Yamato for proper funeral arrangements, which will be likely attended to after all of this business is done. You have a moment of introspection left for you before you meet the king, and that's where we'll end proper.